Every single time.
Twinning hard. How are you guys?
Can you hear us?
Can you see us?
Now we have.
That's
We put
super
a microphone here, so let us know if the sound is
too loud.
better, if
or-
it's loud, if it's not.
Yeah.
Let us know how it is for you guys, if you can see and hear us.
We didn't even.
Yeah, what happened
put
with us
stuff-
today?
I don't know.
Gosh.
It is just. There's another one there too. Let's put it here. Is it like that?
Oh, good? I think no, it
No?
not.
Oh, okay.
I think Dawn cannot see us, but
Can
everyone
everyone
else can.
see?
Maybe refresh the page, Dawn.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
Yay, so you
great.
guys can hear us. How are you all doing? We wanted to chat with you for a little while. No real meaning behind it.
Yeah,
just because we
hanging
miss
out.
you. Yeah. So
It's been a while.
what is that blue drawing? It's from Yeshua, I know. It is a light language, and he's saying it represents flow. So it reaches each person in a different way. What does it mean for you? Had to go out and come back in. Okay.
Okay.
So hi.
Yeah.
Always fun to. I was laughing at you guys saying that we had owls
Yeah.
having our makeup, and now we have a new owl
Mug
mug.
and a new hairy mug.
Such dorks.
Such dark.
Yes, we miss you too, Julie. All of you. We took a week off, and yeah, we
Searching
withdrawals. We have withdrawals from you guys as well.
Yes.
So now we're back, and tomorrow we have a channeling with Yeshua, which we are all very excited about. He's walking around today, but he's very quiet because he knows that he'll have the whole stage for him tomorrow. So he's not very talkative, but Mary Magdalene is very present, and Lilith, and they are making my whole body burn like crazy. So yeah, if you have any questions for the both of them, they are both here just watching us.
Yeah. How was the trip? It was good. It's fun to go to places where we can find different things from what we find around here, especially food related.
Yeah.
But it was nice. We saw some friends, and it felt like it was an entire month.
Oh gosh, yeah. We were like 3 or 4 days there.
Yeah.
And
so tiring.
we needed to buy clothes for
winter.
winter and for fall as well, because we didn't bring anything from Brazil, and I'm feeling that here is gonna be cold in our standards. So yeah, we went there to buy some stuff, and oh gosh, I forget that I hate shopping. Every time that
I was
confronted
trying
with
all
it,
of the clothes, and she was just watching.
yeah, I was
like,
just
okay, this one
watching
looks good,
because
this one doesn't.
God help me. The blue
It was
drawing
fun.
reminds me of the stillness of water. Yes, it has a lot of energy of water, Maria. What crystals are we wearing? This is where did
Tourmaline?
I put my other one? Yeah, it's a black tourmaline. Never mind, it's in the kitchen.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, I had aura quartz as well with me, but I guess it didn't want to be worn today.
I have a onyx, black onyx, and kyanite.
Kyanite. Yeah.
Kyanite, blue kyanite.
Let me see what's going on.
What made you pick Portugal when you moved a year ago?
I don't even know.
It was. Wait, she has cousins here.
Yeah.
So it was.
It's like the easiest place for us to be, but we wanted to move to other places, but we fell in love with Portugal. So
Portugal and Brazil have a lot of agreements, a lot of I don't know.
Forgot.
Yeah, just
No.
I mean,
yeah, it's similar. Like
planes.
there's a lot of things that are similar from Brazil to Portugal, so it's
Yeah,
kind of like home, but not.
but we really
Yeah.
liked it here, so we stayed.
Okay, let's see. There's Nikki.
Where?
Have been having a few insane
Ah.
thought days, getting grounded again now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We are approaching the equinox, right? Is that how we say it in English? And there's a lot of energy, and things just coming and so it's normal, I feel like.
Yeah. Can you give us a spiritual perspective on Harry Potter purpose or something?
Yeah, every time that now that I am how do I say that, woke or
Awaken?
yeah, I see as if J.K. Rowling, she knows what's up,
Yeah.
and there are so many things that are spiritual in Harry Potter if you are open-minded to it. And I've always loved it, but now every time I see it, I'm like, dang, that makes a lot of sense, And we were talking about this yesterday because one of the classes coming up, a little preview, we are talking about, we've been talking about alchemy. And let's say I don't want to give too much away yet because I don't want to overwhelm you with stuff, and we still have some classes to until we get to that point. But it's like a place inside us that we can go to practice that kind of alchemy. And I'm like, JK knows what's up, even if she is not fully aware of it, she
knows,
knows, and
of.
she's bringing it.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me.
Yes. Anya hates shopping too.
Oh God.
I kind of like it, but it depends on the day, and it can be fun sometimes. But other times, if there's too many people in the store, then that gets a little.
Yeah.
Or the music is bad, then. I had a dream of a very neglected, fragmented aspect of me from childhood, and believe Mary Magdalene came in to help me reintegrate it. Can you ask, was this Mary Magdalene, please?
She says, yes. I also see Isis and Mother Mary. Like they were all helping you. And that part that you integrated is strongly connected with the Magdalenas. So that's why you felt that connection with them. And the way that they show it to me is like you've been getting a lot of more balance in the sacral chakra, in the root chakra, and connecting everything. So it's like you're feeling more comfortable in your own body, maybe you're feeling more empowered. Those are the feelings that they are giving to me, or at least what they wish for you to be feeling with your connection with them.
Your camera equipment is so much better now. I can really tell the difference.
Yes,
Awesome. We are trying different lightnings today.
Yeah.
And I kind of like it.
Yeah, I think I like it
For
better.
us,
I
it's
think
more comfortable.
and it's a little bit warmer, so we
Yes.
don't look as much as ghosts as usual.
It's Jesus in the house.
Yes,
always.
He's walking around. He has this motion that he's always doing. He has his hands on his back, and he moves around and he smiles a lot and he nods. But he's a little quiet today because he knows that tomorrow we are gonna have a full channeling with him, and it's gonna be a trance channeling. So he is just excited for that, and he's being a little weirdly quiet right now.
I had massive anxiety yesterday. Was it just me or the full moon? Oh boy! Yesterday, last night actually. During the day it was okay, but last night I was feeling some kind of, what's the opposite of quietude? Like when you are inquieto. It's
You
not.
were
It's not
restless.
Yeah, kind of restless. It wasn't really an anxiety, but I was feeling this energy, and I was like, there's something to do, but I didn't know what, or just a lot of energy coming
No,
up and down.
now Isis is in the house.
Of
It's like
course.
she's the goddess of the moon, right?
Yes.
She's saying that it's both you and the moon because you are the moon, you are the sun, you are everything. And as we are connected with those concepts, as the full moon or even the the seasons and all of that, the collective has a huge belief around it, and therefore it interferes on us, and we get in tune with those energies. I always have like the full moon for me is always like that time when I'm like this, so now I learn to discern it as not being anxiety. What Yeshua taught me is that the body tries to and not always can, and we don't have a reference point for that, so we call it anxiety because the body has those reactions, when sometimes we are just excited, sometimes it's just the wave of energy and the way that we are attuned to certain energies and all of that. So what he taught me is like, go within and ask yourself, do you think it is really anxiety? Maybe it's not even anxiety, but the body is translating it as anxiety because it has no reference point for that kind of energy that we've been feeling, so it's like when your those glands, like I forgot the kidneys glands, they just release that adrenaline because it's like the body is going in that mode, like, oh my god, we should move, we should go, we should do, we should, it's like the body is getting ready to action. And adrenal glands, thank you, yes. And that's he tells me that most of the times that we think that we are anxious, it's not even that. It's more like a sense of enthusiasm and excitement for something new that is to come, and it has a lot to do with those energies, like if you think about the energies of the full moon, and then we are coming to a change of seasons now, so all of those things just start just moving, within us, so we get those feelings. So yeah, and it's very, very common for light workers, is what they say.
Let's just go a little bit up because it scrolled down fast. Felt patterns come up this week for release, just held living space for them. But whip them out energy-wise, felt lifting off, eating last hour, thankfully. Oh God, it's so hard to read for a moment.
I realize.
Like one word at a
Yeah,
time.
a lot of things coming up for release. I haven't connected a lot with that yet, but I've been feeling like people have been talking a lot about it, and how I think that Yeshua is going to talk about this tomorrow. I think that's why he's giving me such a hard time, because I it's like I can't speak. You see, I think he wants to talk about that tomorrow. A question that Anya asked about the seasons and how it changes in the alchemy of all of it. I think he wants to explain it better tomorrow.
Ask Mary Magdalene, how do my prayer shawls help others?
Yeah, we forgot. It's like we're gonna use it
we
tomorrow.
were talking about it all day. Like, we're gonna put it there, and it's gonna look beautiful.
Let me see what she's saying. She says that you are helping others balance their own energies, and much like light language, and much like sound healing, the way that your prayer shawls affect others is exactly where they need it. She's saying that they are full of grace, and grace works in different ways for everyone. So it's like with the one that you sent us. By the way, thank you so much. It is beautiful, glorious.
We love it.
Yes. The one you sent us, I feel a lot of earth energy, it's like grounding and fire. So that's how I feel. So For me, that's how that's what it represents. But maybe when you guys see it, when we put it up here, you feel something different. So she's saying that it is different for each person that is going to receive it. And she's saying that that's the power of just allowing God to work through you, so you reach everyone always. She says that she really likes them, and she's showing me like maybe something new that you're working on. I see a lot of pink. I see gray. She says that she loves it.
I woke up a couple mornings ago and a string of numbers came in my head. Weird and ideas about this because it was so random and I have no idea. It was a huge number.
Search Grabavoy numbers is what Mary Magdalene is saying, because there's something related to it, and I'm not sure what it is, but that's what she's telling me. The Grabavoy numbers.
I won the raffle giveaway last month, which, by the way, I have to schedule. Yeah. But I felt this was meant to be. So excited. I'm curious though. What was the reason I was chosen? What is the meaning behind it?
They say what? They are all talking at the same time. It's like they don't want me to. Someone has a message for you. That's the feeling. And we will uncover it better in session. It's what I'm getting. It's like someone has something that they want to tell you, and they aligned everything for us to connect. It happens a lot.
I have been
Ridden.
ridden this past few days due to hemorrhoids. Is there anything I can do to help myself?
They're saying it's due to too much energy stuck on the root chakra, and doing things to ground yourself and to release that energy, not only all the way up but down as well. If you do some breathing techniques and all those things that to stop that energy being so concentrated in only one place. It's like a pressure cooker is what they're showing me, so that energy is boiling and it's reflecting in your body in that way. So doing meditations for the root chakra, listening to frequencies for the root chakra and all of that, they're saying that you help a lot.
Feeling triggered by Atlantis today. What happened to
You
me during the
jumped
fall?
one, but it's okay.
Did I?
No, it's
Oh.
me. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't think I understand the question. Feeling triggered by Atlantis today. What happened to me during the fall? What happened?
Yeah, during the fall of Atlantis. What
Oh.
happened to Green Grape?
Yeah, I was thinking about autumn. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm like, what? The fall is coming.
Yeah.
Sorry. I get so distracted sometimes because Isis alone, she is just like, she takes a lot of space, we say. And Lilith, dear Lord. And Mary Magdalene is more soothing, but still very powerful. So they distract me so much. I'm like this every class because they're always around, and I'm like, what am I saying? What's happening? Okay, let me read it again. Sorry. Feeling triggered by Atlantis today. What happened to me during the fall? They're not showing me anything specific. They keep showing me the same things that I see, so I believe that you were there at the same place that I was. Like seeing the, stuff coming down, and But I feel like you were one of the people that got out of there. It's not like you died there, but maybe you left family or something. All of us, we have something that when we feel like this, when we feel that we have a connection with Atlantis, we have those things that we call karma related to Atlantis. I see that all of us, because it was such a mess, like the whole thing was such a mess that somehow all of us, that when we feel that connection, we feel like we have something to improve or to heal from that lifetime. For you, I feel like you survived, but there's some guilt, that you survived and others died. I had a lot of guilt related to Atlantis as well. And releasing that was just the like I can breathe again. So I would advise on going deeper on that maybe. If you're feeling triggered and all that, it's because it's ready. Mary Magdalene is saying that if you're feeling triggered, it's because it's ready to release, So use that energy.
5 minutes before you came on, I felt my heart expand or clear, which made me feel so much better. Is that us just connecting again? We are never disconnected.
Yes. Mary Magdalene is saying that it was her. She's like, I take full responsibility for that. So she's saying that yes, it's the triggers that we cause you, is what she's saying. Is like that connection with the heart again. So just by knowing that we are here for each other, she says that it happens with all of us, that we are so connected in the heart space, that we feel triggered by each other. So it's not only us, it's everyone. And Mary Magdalene, she's taking responsibility.
With so many people channeling now on YouTube, is this how people will come into the truth or our energy?
Of our energy?
Oh, of our energy, sorry. How it's alive after our bodies die?
Yeshua said that yes, that we not only chose to be here right now to be with each other and to experience life again on earth, but we chose it at a specific time because we have those venues to share. It's like we are now in Portugal and you are all over the world, and we can still talk and we can still share. So those venues is very, very important for our connection now and for our expansion. And for me, it's just so fascinating to know that it's like we chose to incarnate on earth right now because we had YouTube, because we had Facebook. It's just so like everything that prepared that to happen, and all of the technology that is growing and all of that. So it's so fascinating. And he says that yes, that a lot of it is coming, what is the word? It's like being uncovered, he's saying, because of that, because there are so many of us now channeling and bringing those parts of our own truths and the truth within our soul family, and also the truth that is true always, as they say, that love, so whenever you hear someone speaking about love, you can be sure that yes, we are here to bring that forward again, and just remind everyone of that, because at least that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we are just remembering, we are not really discovering anything new.
Harry Potter is an amazing teacher. Yeah, I see so much truth in it. Even the Horcruxes being fragmented aspects. Yes, I watched it many times, but always picking up more insights. Same to me.
Yes.
Every time I watch it, it was like
every single time. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And yes, the Horcrux, I've thought about that as well. It's like, oh, he fragmented himself so much that he had all of those fractals, that he could reconnect with. And he is very non-sentient, though.
I used to speak in my own language as a child. It sounds like a light language. Any insight on which one it could have been? What is your...
They're saying Andromeda. Hello,
It's
Brian.
nice. Hey, Brian.
It's probably like 10 minutes since he said
Yeah.
that because we are late on the chat.
Your prayer shell sound so cool. What a great gift. Yeah, it's fabulous. Allow us in flow. Are we here to help people heal or wake up? Or is that new age fallacy? Aren't we perceiving people as blocked or wrong or something?
Yeah, I just said, like,
Yeah.
exactly like the same thing. I don't see anyone as being broken anymore. I don't see anyone as needing healing, but sometimes we feel like we do. So, what I mirror myself, or I at least try my best to, is, for example, what Yeshua does for us. What Mary Magdalene, what Isis, what whoever does for us. They meet you exactly where you are. So if you ask them, help me heal something, they will not just come out to you and say, well, but you are not, you don't have anything to heal because you're God. So what are you complaining about? So they don't do that because it's not loving. So I think that being aware of that is very important. Like, no one needs saving because God never needs saving. But if we feel like we need healing in something, it's because we came here to experience that. And we wanted to overcome it. We wanted to help each other. We wanted to. So I don't see a point in judging people for wanting that path. And also, I don't see a point in judging not. My perspective is very vast, I would say. So I do align with that. I see, like, okay, so I have so many triggers related to the new age community and the teachings and the crazy things that come up. It's like, for me, a lot of it is just like changing religions. It's like you had an alliance, and now you need something else to worship, so you decide worshiping something else, even if it's the universe, the cosmos, God within, like a guru or something like that. So what's the point? What's the difference between you worshiping Jesus in church and worshiping Buddha in another? So I have many, many triggers, but also I don't see that. I don't think that my truth is the ultimate truth. So for some people, things might be different. So what I feel that my mission is, for example, it is to help people as they want me to, as I see them as being me, as I see them as being God and beautiful and perfect always. That's what I see when I see any of you. I see you're perfect. But if you're feeling like you have something to heal, who am I to tell you, like, no, you don't have anything to heal? Because I have a lot of things that I think that I need to heal, because that's what I came here to experience. That's what I came here to live, in this body. So I have so many perspectives within that, within the dream. It's like sometimes we say, like, oh, but this is all a dream. Yeah, but we are living it. So why don't we just enjoy it? Why don't we just accept the dream? It's so much easier than just being all the times, okay, but the water is not true. The moon is not true. This body is not real. I'm like, yeah, but you have a body. What are you going to do with that? So that's what I've been learning a lot with Yeshua and with Mary Magdalene the past year, and learning not to be judgmental as well of other people's dreams. Because sometimes it's not even my dream. But if I can do anything to help others, I feel like I should. Does it make sense? Or am I just talking like a crazy person?
Lilith is so in the house.
Oh, yes.
And you just reminded me, there was this moment that I don't know, I don't really know what happened, because Annie and I were talking and we were just waiting for our Uber, and a guy passed by, and I saw that something happened, because he looked at her maybe in a weird way. I don't know, because he was with his back to turn to me, but I asked, "What happened?" And she turned to me with these fiery eyes, and she's like, "I don't know." So I can't copy it, but it was so Lilith. But I mean,
Yeah,
Fernanda wasn't there. Annie wasn't there at all, and it just reminded me of
I
that.
am. Yeah,
This now,
I'm integrating Lilith, like
yeah,
a
it
fractal of
was
Lilith
wow.
now, and she just shows up sometimes. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's like
She's
burning
like,
eyes.
don't apologize. She's funny.
No, it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying not to laugh here. Um,
Let's just
I,
take a look down the chat first to see what people are saying. Just a second.
uh,
Mm.
I think it's more confusing if we go straight down there.
Yeah, let's go back to the questions.
Okay. um, okay. I feel the best I have in my life is still working on healing some old health issues since childhood by doing meditations, but in the past 2 weeks, I developed a big neck rash. Why and how can I help it heal?
Yasha is funny. He just raised his hand. He's like, I need to say this. Like this, I need to talk. And he's saying that it is connected with channeling, is what they're saying. And also, not everyone might channel like I do, for example, but everyone is always channeling. It's something that is always within you, you know? So you are always channeling your higher self, your spirit guides, you know, all of those things. So there's something in between the connection with, let's say, your crown chakra and even higher chakras and the throat. Something that you are holding, that you are not saying, that you are not expressing, and it's starting to come out, is what Yeshua is saying. So it's coming out as a rash, you know? And something in between, you know, like feeling and being able to say and connect with the mind is what they're showing me.
Hey, loves. Hey, Morgan.
Hey.
Flavia, that mug's great. Right? It's almost as big as my face.
Yes.
It's just.
I freaking love it.
I'm
So huge.
in love with it. I don't think we have shown the Friends one, have we?
I don't
The
think so.
other huge one.
So big as well.
Yeah. I feel so blissful now. My body feels lighter and tingly. I love it.
Awesome.
Since all time is now, so there is no past and present. Atlantis is actually now, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What can we do to help heal the trauma of Atlantis?
Oh my God, Lilith.
Great question.
Here she comes. She's saying, first of all, accept your creative choices. She's saying this is step number one to heal anything. Accept that you are God incarnating in those bodies and you chose to perform those kind of alchemies. You chose to create that kind of technology. You chose to live that. Not only the good things, but all of the bad things. And she's saying that we call them the bad things. So I use your terminology. Because in truth, there's nothing like that in God, you know, in the reality within with outside the dream. God is neutral. We give meaning. So she's saying the first thing is accept. The second thing is change your terminologies, maybe. She's funny. Change your perception of it. And once you change the perceptive as all of that happening for you instead of to you, you see that sometimes it doesn't even, there's not something to heal. You know, you will understand, you will integrate all of that energy. And she's saying, look at it as being God working through you and not as the trauma. You know, she's advising us on changing the terminologies that we use because those words hold so much energy. So what she's saying, because we gave them so much meaning. So what if you just decide changing the meanings and try that instead? And she's saying that you can always connect to those beings because they are you always. So maybe the feeling that you are getting right now is that you could go there and help them. So imagine yourself as being their spirit guides because you are aware of what is happening there right now because time does not exist. So yes, you can meditate, you can go there, you can offer, you can bilocate, you can offer your heart and your support. But as we said before, they are not for you to save because no one is, because God never is. That was a creative choice. So becoming one with that energy, accepting it as being a beautiful creative source of power is the best way you can heal it because it's not ever going to come back. She's saying, instead of just trying to find all the wrong things and applying a process and then another process and then a process, and you're never going to finish with the process. She's saying, go to it, look it in the eyes. That's what she's been teaching me a lot now, right now. So whenever I feel fear, whatever it is, for example, I'm very scared of butterflies. She's saying, accept it. And she's this like this patient. No, accept it. It's like, come on, so just say to yourself, yes, I am afraid of butterflies. See how it changes your whole perspective because you are not putting yourself as the victim anymore. If you just say like, yes, I am afraid of it, I am scared of whatever, instead of just going like, okay, I need to change it, I need to. No, you are God, you're perfect always. So whatever it is that you came with, all of those things that you are calling trauma, she's saying, you came with them because of something, because we love giving becauses is what she's saying. So what is the reason? It's not to suffer, she's saying. I can guarantee you that whatever the reason is for you, it is not to suffer. We are not here on earth to suffer anymore. I love Lilith so much, but she is like a slap in the face sometimes.
I know of 2 eras of Atlantis. Is there more than 2? Are we moving into a time of a new Atlantis?
Okay, Lilith, settle down. Let's chill with me just a second. She's saying that yes, we are always creating. Whatever you are aligned with, that's your truth. So there might be, see, she's attacking Flavia now.
Oh,
I'm telling her, chill. And I didn't want to bring exactly what she was saying, so she's attacking you now because she wants to say through you. So maybe
you know what
you
it
should.
feels like?
Yeah.
Please stop.
Well, welcome to
It
my
feels
life.
like she's in front of me, pressing her thumbs on my forehead, like very, very strongly.
Let me in, is what she's saying.
Oh, Jesus.
She's saying, nope, not Jesus.
My eyes even watered.
Yeah.
Oh,
welcome to my life, sister.
God,
I don't even know. She just shut up for me. She's like, oh, I'm gonna bother her now. Okay. Let me read again. Oh yeah, 2 eras of Atlantis. I see 2 as well. I see 2 falls of Atlantis as well. And yeah, it could be like a new age, like of Atlantis. But I don't like calling it that. I think it's gonna be better. I don't think that comparing with Atlantis is a good thing because it holds so much of that bad connotation.
Yeah.
So I prefer calling it something else, like the new golden age. I don't know, the violet age, whatever color we want to give it.
Before you went live, I finished watching an amazing movie that Flavia recommended to me. And now I feel a little shook by it. And I'm very confused as of why and what that means.
I did not watch the movie
yet, yeah. So I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to give you spoilers.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is, but what Lilith is saying, that you aligned your frequency with some of the characters, and that's why. I have no idea.
What movie was that? It's called Café de Flore. Probably not pronounce it like that. It's a Canadian movie in French. Super good. I can write it later if you want to. Hi, lovely ladies. Thank you for all the share with us. Thank you for being with us. I recently saw a video from Doreen Virtue
Mhm.
condemning all things spiritual, Reiki, yoga, channeling. What does Yeshua feel about this?
Love. It's the only thing he feels.
All the time.
Always. Love and compassion and respect of everyone's creative power.
Mhm.
She's God creating her reality. And whoever is aligned with that, even if it's just for a trigger, even if it's just for to be catalyzed, is going to come across those things. She is giving us, is what he's saying, choice. And she is exerting like a very difficult part within the dream now, is what he's saying. I don't know much about it, but the only thing that he feels is love.
For the past 2 weeks, I've been feeling angry, sad, and depressed. What the heck's going on?
Lilith again, she says that you know that you have a very strong connection with her, and much like Flavia, you are denying her, and that's the anger, she's saying. And the sad and depressed and the depressed feeling comes from the frustration of not being able to be 100% yourself. So she's saying, what is it that you are trying to hide? What are you trying to hide from? If maybe it's a relationship, it's someone in your life, or everyone in your life that you don't feel like you can be 100% you with, because embracing Lilith, it's not a walk in the park, but it's glorious because she's so powerful, so in her truth, and she's so certain of her truth and her voice that she's not afraid of anything. So she's giving me goosebumps just to feel her energy. It's like, yes, I can do anything because I'm God. So she's saying that's where the sadness and the depression comes from, because you have a taste of it, but you don't feel like it's yours. So she's saying, she is like advising you or inviting you to receive her in your life. And hey, Leo as well.
I do that too, Annie. I'm trying hard to see me and others as whole, healed already. That's why I'm confused with my new rash and not healing the old symptoms yet.
Yeah, Yeshua is saying that he felt that sometimes, like when he's saying he was around like 28, when he really started going to the multitudes and talking to people and sharing his truth with people and sharing love with people. He felt like he was enlightened. He felt like he was ready, is what he's saying. So whenever he had a headache, he would go crazy. He said, why? Why do I have a headache? Because that body's not God. And then he would go a little crazy. And the person that would help him was grandmother Anna. And he would go to her and she would be like, just rest, child. You are in a human body. So don't freak out. So he's saying it's just the body acting up, and it happens, and it's okay.
David wrote the name of the movie here, so
Good.
thank you. Are non-sentient beings such as Alpha Draconis just lost or totally pitched off their creative soul aspect? Will they get their own creativity ability back?
Lilith is saying that they never lost the creativity ability because they are still God, so they can always create. The way that we perceive them has more to do with the way that we perceive ourselves, is what Lilith is saying. So when we condemn them, when we don't think that they are God enough, what are they reflecting on us? Because they are huge catalysts.
Thank you for seeing me as perfect. Um, hey, Eva.
Hello, Eva.
Ah. I'm gonna stop touching the table because I'm moving the camera. I just recently bought myself a pendulum and put it to use. Is it ever possible that a pendulum can give wrong answers, or will it always answer correctly?
Mary Magdalene is saying that the pendulum, it works more with your subconscious mind than anything else. And it really depends on what you personally are aligned in the moment. Let's say that your higher self has a direct contact with you all the time. She's always, or he is always connected with you. They don't really have a gender, but we insist on using them. You see, when Lilith just comes. Oh God, I'm like talking like Mary Magdalene is saying something, and then just Lilith comes in the way and like wow, like chill. Okay. So your higher self always has this direct contact, and the thing that happens with the pendulum is the magnetic energy within your brain. It comes all the way through your arm and it goes through the pendulum, and that answer is there because you always know everything. But also, what is the truth? In a creative environment as Earth, we believe that there is wrong and there's right, but what is wrong and what is the truth? So the pendulum, if the pendulum is working for you as just like an object of your subconscious mind or your higher self, or I don't know, it depends on how it is working for you. So let's say that it can give a wrong answer, but what is wrong? So no, it can never give a wrong answer. Do you see what I'm talking about? Because there is no wrong, there is no right. There is just creative possibilities. So you, as in your truth, in your reality, there are things that you are going to experience, and sometimes they feel like they are the wrong thing, but you are creating them. God is creating them. God is never wrong. So a way to discern for me, because I've been talking and I said nothing, basically, because I've been walking in circles. Yeshua is coming forward and he's pulling me. He's like, the way that you know if something is the truth with capital T is love. If the answer makes you feel love, makes you feel accepted, makes you feel like it's okay, that's the truth. If it generates fear, it's not truth, because it simply isn't. Does it make sense?
Yeah. If we keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, we'll just be in this infinite cycle of,
Oh yeah.
but what is fear, and if everything is love is all there is, and let's keep it simple for now.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I find myself trying to figure out what I need to heal and get nothing. Then I think that maybe there's a block, so I stopped trying to figure it out. Figure it will come to me if it's necessary, right? Yeah.
Yes. As I said before, you're perfect always. Yeah. So Lilith is saying, why is there that we think that there's always have to be a problem? Mm-hmm. Life can be just simple and easy and good. It's okay.
I want to learn how to be a dream walker, so being aware and interacting in the sleep state. And to be a dream walker or for others during their dreams. Where can I learn more about this?
Oh, that's fascinating, because I've been experiencing a lot of that since I started integrating my fractal of Pallas Athena. So I think that she's a good one for you to call, because she takes me places. It's like she's a warrior,
Craziest stories. Yeah.
and she takes me places to help people change their timelines when their timelines are not serving them, and they gave us like this permission to change that timeline. I would just go there and help them. And sometimes it's like, for example, there will be a shooting and someone in there should not be in there, so I just go there and I change the course, of that person's story. And I do that when I'm sleeping and I dream. And when I wake up, I'm like, God, it's like I didn't even rest a second last night. And it happens a lot, like when we were in a hostel, like last week, there are a lot of people there. So, God, I was so busy, like I was all over the place helping all kinds of people. But what she wants me to like help you with is, she's saying that the best way for you to help others is to connect with their own essence and to become one with them and merge with their energy. So you will be that person in the dream. So let's say that you want to help a refugee or something. You become that being and you help them change that timeline, because you are them. So feeling one with the other person is the shortcut, is what they're saying. There's a lot of alchemic processes that you can do, and all of those symbols that you can see, and meditations that you can do. And they're saying use whatever suits you, because you know what's going to help you. But the shortcut to all that, even if you are using a method, is merging your energy with that person. So even if you do that before you go to sleep or anything at all, like merging with that person's energy is the easiest way for you to help them change a timeline, or to help them in a dream state.
Yes, that mug needs its own seat on the couch.
Yeah, it's so big.
I want to do it now. Hey, Maria. Does Yeshua have any insight on how I can heal the issues of the skin of my lips?
He's saying drink more water and talk with the water and tell the water what you do in your body. It's like, water, let's talk. You are going to heal my lips, or bless the water, or meditate with the water, or play a song for the water, because water absorbs everything. He's saying that you need to drink more water and to bless the water, to talk to the water, to infuse the water with intention. That is going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Do that at least 3 times a day, he's saying, for a few days.
I met someone who reminds me so much of Yeshua in appearance. Piercing eyes, wavy hair and beard, and has such a calm, loving presence and demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
Can some people embody physical aspect of their guides?
Yes. Simple question. Simple answer. They say, yep, they can. And some people just choose to have that appearance for some reason in their lives.
I have changed my wording from healing to oneness, meaning I'm coming into oneness.
Yes.
This is helping me to not think there is something wrong with me.
Yes. Great freaking idea, Corey. Awesome. I'm going to start using it.
Okay. I don't know, did you answer?
Will continue my meditations help with stuck? Yes.
Yes.
He's saying that yes. And visualizing that energy, whatever it is that the energy is stuck here, visualize it moving, going, and express it somehow. Sing, he's saying. Like chant something, or draw, paint, do anything that is creative for you, and it's going to help move that energy.
Just love that, Lilith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lilith, you gotta chew, babe.
Yeah. I tell her that sometimes. And she just rolls her eyes at me like, "Ugh, it's like, you guys, you're so sensitive."
Love the Harry mug.
Yep.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite part of the trip was the mugs. I love Lilith. I definitely have her sassy diva personality too.
I know, right?
She's such a diva. I love
She
her.
is. What happened?
I don't know why. Sometimes I'm scrolling down and then YouTube scrolls like a whole chunk block down. And I got a little lost. Okay. I love Lilith. You can have the most spicy and fun discussions with her.
Yes. I love her. I love bringing her forward. And I understand that not everyone likes that kind of tough love. But for me, it really does work.
Yeah, I
because
like that too.
she has no shit to give, to anything.
Yeah.
And
It's zero fun.
yeah, sometimes I'm just being so dramatic at something, and she's like, "Girl, get up." What? Why? And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I needed right now. Thank you."
Can you tell me if I am an empath?
Yes. Yeshua is saying that if you have that word and if it makes any sense to you, then yes. You passed so many things. Let me just.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like some people who are closed to spirituality and to love are here for us to accept and love them unconditionally, for us to learn to do with that rather than for us to help them see anything.
Yes. It's because they are God expressing their divinity. It's not up to us to tell people what to do with their divinity, right? But the thing that we can always do is love them. Send them loving light. It's not like you need to have that person in your life. It's not loving to you, but you can always love them and send them love.
My wife was diagnosed with breast cancer recently. I would like to say thank you for her new found gratitude and love and awakened connection. I now feel more.
That's amazing.
I now feel from her. Oh God, I got stuck. Yes.
Yes.
We now feel better connected as a family. That's beautiful.
Yeah, so many things come into our perspective when we just open to it, and there's love always. So feel very happy for you.
What was the reason losing my channeling abilities for some time and having the connection back just a few days ago? It was a break, vacation.
Happens a lot. Now we have Saint Francis of Assisi. He says that it happened to him, and it wasn't just a few days, it was years. And it was just to show him that he was as much divine without the connection. He's doing like without the connection than he was with the connection. And it was just to remind him that he's always connected. And that ability will express itself in so many other ways. So he started seeing that in animals. He started seeing that in nature. He started seeing that in the sun, in the sun rays. And he started feeling blissful for everything and grateful for everything instead of just focusing on one thing. So he said that for him, it was a matter of expansion. And he's saying that perhaps it is for you as well, to see just how powerful you are. And he's making this year go crazy. We have a channeling with him as well this month on our Patreon. And I'm very excited. He is so loving, so soothing.
So funny.
Yes, he's so funny. He has no concept of shame at all. It's like the word does not exist for him. So if you are like, sometimes it's like he wants to trigger laughter, and he's been showing up a lot now since I'm going to bring him as a trans channeling this month. And when I started getting angry, like today, I got so angry at the shower because the shower just dropped, like it moves. So it dropped on the floor and then it started just throwing water
I
in my
heard
face.
you,
And I'm like,
though.
oh, and I screamed like, you asshole. And then the
Yes.
second it happened, I just found that so funny. It's like I'm
Yeah.
screaming at a shower, and then I started laughing like a crazy person, and that's his energy. He will always trigger like laughter and something light to get us out of that feeling. And the thing that he wants to talk about this month is remaining in your power as an empath, and giving us some ideas on that. So I think it's going to be fascinating because he is such a fascinating being. He shows himself naked all the
A
time
lot. Yeah.
because he has no concept of shame. And he shows up and you're like, why are you naked, sir? And he goes like, he starts dancing, and I'm like, okay, okay then. Let it be.
God.
Let it be free then.
Yeah. Do you get anything about my ability for muscle testing, aka kinesiology? I hope I'm pronouncing this right.
I see Halel, and like Halel is behind it somewhere, helping you, integrating in you, something around that, but that's all I can connect with right now. I feel like it's too personal maybe for me to do it in a session like this, because it's so hard to connect with only one energy. There's so many of you here.
Sometimes I see very vibrant, colorful geometry patterns with white light pulsing along it, and sometimes with barcoding coming into my aura.
Mm-hmm.
Then I normally get a headache. What am I seeing?
Yeah, sacred geometry,
Yeah.
sacred patterns,
Put it
and
into paper, and then the headache will go.
things that are activating you, activating your DNA. If you want to draw them, do it. And the headache is normal. It's just
Yeah.
the body doesn't, sometimes the body cannot keep up with the activation, so just give it some time.
Yeah. Thank you on.
Thank you
Bumpy.
on insight and being a dream walker. Athena, yes, is the
Yeah.
name. Yes, Pallas
Yes.
Athena. She is a Greek goddess. É que você demora muito. E aí já tem 1 hora de live.
Okay, I've had sleep issues for 2 to 3 years. The funny thing was, the day of my sleep study, I had the best sleep ever. So I was not diagnosed with anything.
Of course.
I was told by my higher self, the vivid
dreams and restlessness.
is due to the energies, ascension symptoms,
Yes.
and it's good and positive for me. But when will I be able to finally sleep and rest? 3 years of non-sleep is exhausting.
It happens for me as well. I feel like I was born like this. And the thing that helps me is melatonin, and just get something that is natural, that you're not gonna get addicted to. That's how I get my sleeping fixed, we'll say. Because if not, I will wake up all the time. I wake up and I see other realities happening at the same time until I come fully back to my body. I dream, I go to weird places, and sometimes you just want to rest. Sometimes you don't want to see all those things happening. So I have like this little pill of melatonin and maybe some lavender, some chamomile, or there are some other herbs, so you can probably find that in your local herb store or something like that. And it's not going to change anything in your ability to channel to anything at all. It's just going to help your sleeping pattern. It's going to help you sleep for like 7 to 8 hours uninterrupted. It changed my life because it's just so not okay to not sleep sometimes. This body needs rest.
My friend has a chronic case of shingles and struggles with stomach digestive issues. What is the cause, and how can she heal herself?
They're saying that Mary Magdalene is saying it is related to the solar plexus and everything related to that. So healing that is going to heal everything else. So doing meditations to it and eating and drinking things that are for this chakra. Sometimes just identifying the chakra, you can find all kinds of things online, like meditations, frequencies, and medicine, not medicine like plant medicine and all that. So she's identifying it as a solar plexus thing.
Satnam, Beth.
Hello.
I truly appreciate you both. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Chance.
Hello.
It's been a
How
while.
are you?
Good to see you here.
Yep. Thank you for being here.
Geez, love Corey. I just had a weird thought of Sherlock Holmes, Saint Germain. That is, Sherlock Holmes is Saint Germain. Is that it?
Oh yeah, there's some connection
That
there.
makes sense.
There's some Hillel there.
Yeah.
There's some Yeshua there. Definitely.
Yeah.
They like it though.
Have you guys been contacted or are resonated with channeling Saint Paul? I feel a big connection to him, which makes sense as I'm aligned to the Jesus consciousness group.
Yeah, I saw him in a meditation, a regression or something, as I remembered that I was one of Yeshua's daughters. The first memory that I have is of Paul. And I mean, that Saint Paul, if that's the one that you're talking about, like, no, just a second. What am I talking about? No. Not the one.
You're
I'm thinking about John the Baptist. For some reason, I got them mixed
he just
up.
Came in.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeshua is smiling.
Isn't
And
Paul
he's
the
like,
one that wrote the Bible or something?
well, he's the one that created Christianism.
Yeah.
Lilith is burning my head, and I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna get triggered. I'm Zen because Yeshua is here. I don't even know what I'm talking about, so I'll move on. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
no, I've
fast.
never channeled Saint Paul. I don't know anything about him. I think I've even mistook him for someone else. So sorry.
How do you guys see Lilith and Hillel?
They show up in many ways and forms and energies.
Yeah.
I think that they show themselves to me in a form just because it helps me understand them, but they are more just like this cosmic energy. Hillel has this angelic energy on him. I feel like it's like the archangels and the angelics in general. He has this bright white light on him. But when I want to see a form, he either shows himself as a dragon, it's like a white, beautiful dragon, or he shows himself as a man, very handsome, very charming. He has a beautiful voice, beautiful smile, very flirty, just like we would expect him to look like. I think that that's how he shows himself to me. Just that is like a joke. He has a very dry sense of humor, to me at least, is how he comes forward. Maybe because that's what I'm aligned with, so he's very funny, but he has that dry sense of humor. And the same time, I think that he has a lot of that because he helps balance a little bit of the truth that he's giving to you, because he is so, I don't even know, there's not a word. It's like he's so attuned with oneness that it gets very difficult to perceive anything else besides oneness. So you see everything as oneness. It's that the energy that he brings to me, and sometimes the things that you say, the way that you say them, he uses a little bit of sarcasm to break the ice. Maybe a lot of non-sentient beings do that, and he is, for me, he is half and half. He is sentient and non-sentient at the same time, where Lilith is non-sentient, so way more to the non-sentience than him. So she shows herself as a dragon as well, like a magenta dragon, and as a woman sometimes with wavy hair, like she's all fire, with um, vampire like eyes, and vampire like skin, like very white and with golden and red eyes, and so beautiful. And she's so still, she's not moving like me all the time, she's so still. She just holds the stare like into
Scary
you.
still.
Yeah. It's not moving, she doesn't blink, she's just standing there. It's like creepy. She's so beautiful though. And she has that fiery energy, and I love her so much. She that divine mother essence that is pure fire, that is there to transmute, to catalyze, to bring anything that you are saying that is bad into your face, and just show you like that's God too, you know. Yeah.
Did someone feel his energy and create the buddy Jesus? What?
I didn't see. Maybe it's because we are so late in the
Yeah,
chat, so we
I don't
were
know.
talking
Yeah.
about something else.
I had no idea Hila was helping me. I've never been aware of him. And I was
Oh.
asking Raphael, so I guess I will switch again just for a while.
Yeah.
Work with both.
Yeah.
Um,
What happened?
YouTube. Question: would he elaborate on the flower of life around the body as a modality?
Do you want to talk about it? You?
I don't really know what to say about it.
Mary Magdalene is saying that it has a lot to do with the alchemy of the physical body and the way that the dots connect, in the way that everything is symmetrical and perfect always. So that representation, the flower of life, represents the perfection of us. So every time that you connect with that, it's just a reminder of how you really are always. She's saying that that's the easiest way to explain the flower of life. There are so many other layers and so many other things that we might align with, but for her, she's saying that that's how she always connected to it. And she's saying the number 7. So there's a strong connection with the number 7 for some reason. I've never counted the connections there, but there's something there.
Night, Tanya.
Good night,
She's probably
Tanya.
not
Thank you
here
for
anymore
being
'cause
here.
it was
Yeah.
9 minutes ago, but night to that big hairy mug also.
Yes.
Generally, after lucid dreaming, I wake up with a headache. Is this normal?
Yes.
Yeah, drink water after it.
Yeah, and using things that are soothing, and maybe not eating a lot of food before you go to bed, because it helps the physical body understand, and process.
I retain lots of water. Is there a reason for this?
Yes, they're saying that the water is helping you transmute pain, transmute anything that is no longer serving you. So the water is there to help. So they're saying that thank the water, and that it's not always going to be like that.
I have to get a mandatory flu shot. Any advice on dealing with this?
Don't think about it. Don't overthink. Just
Yeah.
And if you have, it's like, don't overthink it. I mean, don't give it too much meaning, and don't give it too much power. Is that Corey? Yeah.
Yes.
Don't give it a bad name, is what Yeshua is saying. It's because it's just another, that manifestation is just another way to show yourself how powerful you are. Nothing can harm you, he's saying. Nothing's going to happen, so don't worry about that, and don't give that too much meaning. And if you feel like thinking about it or doing anything regarding it, they're saying bless it and thank it and tell good affirmations for that. And they're saying that it goes for anyone that has that in their lives.
I got some dark purple lilies and flowers, same color as lilies. Lily I grow that represents me. I just got a thought that it's representing Lilith's energy. Am I going to integrate her fractal with it?
Oh yeah, they're saying that yes. She's saying, she's funny. She's saying, why do you think I'm not integrated? Maybe you are seeing the connection because I'm already there.
There.
Yeah, she's so sarcastic sometimes.
Don't know much about him either, but he was one of Jesus' apostles. I feel aligned to him greatly and was told he was a guide, which was a surprise as I didn't know much about him either.
Okay, so Yeshua is saying that yes, that there are different poles. And the one that you are connecting with is one that was like a brother to him, and the other one that the church venerates and worships is not the same person. He's saying that there's so many so many names that are different on the Bible, or they are the same name for different people. For example, Mary Magdalene. It's like the woman that people were throwing stones at. It was not Mary Magdalene. It was another Mary. There are many people with the same name at that time. So that's why I was trying to connect with someone that is not the same person that you were talking about. And that's why I saw John the Baptist. It was like they were brothers, you know? So, yeah, go for it, is what he's saying. Like, bring him forward, talk to him. He's very peaceful, very loving, very accepting.
Checking in to see if you're picking up on any messages from my friends. Chance.
They are showing me like they are standing in a line and they are all watching you. And they are all there to serve you. So they're just saying, ask. The only thing you need to do is give us permission. If you think that we can help with something, just let us know. They are all there. It's like they are all there bowing to you, you know, instead of you having to bow to them. They are bowing to your humanity, to your power, to your beauty. It's very beautiful. I see Yeshua, I see Michael, I see Hillel, I see Shiva, and all the divine feminine that they are their counterparts. They're all there too.
Beautiful. I love your description of them. So beautiful. The one of Halo and
Hillel
Lilith.
and Lilith.
I was given a handmade opal necklace yesterday and all evening, and earlier today my heart was pounding. I literally had to sit outside with my feet in the grass. What was going on?
Mary Magdalene is saying that the crystal was attuning to your energy because it's going to serve you in a way. And she's telling you to put the crystal on the ground because I think it's supposed to help you ground, like the crystal. But she's saying cleanse it, use anything that you would like to use to cleanse it, just so it doesn't hold anyone else's energy. So whoever handle it, or whoever picked it on nature, you know, all of that energy can get stored in the crystal because crystals are programmable. So reprogram it is what she's saying. So cleanse it and ask it to release and just not have that energy from anyone and everyone that touched it, and program it with your own energy. What your body and the crystal are trying to do is connect with each other, you know, and align to one energy. So she's saying that just ask it to just release all the energy that it's been holding. Thank it for coming to you, because it came to you for a reason. And then allow the crystal to tell you what it is supposed to do for you, because it's there to serve you. The feeling that I get is something related to earth, the energy of earth, and all alchemy is related to that energy. It's very, very interesting. That's why I love crystals. They're like their own beings.
The good old belief system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any messages for me from Kathy?
I have Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, and it's like each of them, they are on your side and they keep touching your hair. It's like they are uh, nurturing you and loving you, and they're saying that they are always, always there with you, and that you feel their energy. They say that they express through cats, and they express through flowers in your life. And that they are very proud of you and how you are remaining still, even when the boat is shaking, even when the waters are shaking. They are very proud of you, and they are helping you also to keep still and to remain in your center and your truth, and connecting with them if you are having troubles with that. They are saying that you are experiencing a period of allowance and surrender. So they're saying everything you could do, you've done. Now it's just time to receive. So just open up for that. They're saying right now, like, relax your shoulders right this second. Relax your shoulders and just allow that energy to come, because here everything, it's all connected. So as I am an intuitive, I feel it too. So I feel like the energy just soothing and calming. And they're saying that everything that you are supposed to do, you've done it already. Everything that it's like whatever it is that is going on right now, something you want to manifest, healing, anything, life. There's nothing for you to do. You only need to be. They're saying just be the love that you are, and rest, because everything is working in such a beautiful and perfect way that you will soon be able to fully understand how things have been connecting and all. And they're praising you for your patience. It's very interesting. Very, very beautiful message.
Is there any sort of entity attachment or demon that I can see that isn't just a neglected aspect of myself?
Lydia says, nope. There is no such thing as anything separated from you, is what she's saying. And if you call that a demon, if you call that bad, it will keep being that, because that's the meaning that you are giving to it. Things are either love or a call for love. So that part of you that is feeling neglected just is calling for love. And they're saying that sometimes it's very hard to love it. Sometimes it's very hard to see that as love and to see that as deserving of love. But they're saying that's the challenge that you are creating for yourself now. And yeah, that's it.
Can we just use energy to cleanse and charge crystals instead of having to go to so much trouble as people do all the time with crystals?
Yes. Your voice is the best thing, Mary Magdalene is saying. Best thing to do, what is the name? I just said it. Program a crystal. We have a class this month, right? With Mary Magdalene about crystals. I think it's Saturday or something. I'm so lost.
Oh, the goddess tips, yes.
Yes, we have a class with Mary Magdalene about crystals this month for tier 3 and up.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're interested in learning more about crystals, Mary Magdalene is going to talk about it. And she loves crystals. She worked with them all the time. So I think it's going to be very, very fun. And I'm so excited because I love crystals too.
Yes.
Is there a message for me?
Yeah, for David.
Lilith. She's saying, "Is why do you always want messages? Why can't you just hear when I say?" She's calling you out, David. She's like,
Mm.
"I'm here. I'm talking. Why do you think that you need them to tell you what I'm saying?" She's funny. She's not giving me anything else. She's like, "I'm not gonna say anything else. He knows." So whatever it is, and maybe there was the feeling that I get is there was a question uh, that you wanted to ask. So they're saying that you know the answer. You know it, and they are telling you, and they're saying that we only speak of love. It's like Yeshua said.
Lilith, I invite you and welcome you. Let's work together. Yeah.
She says, "If you're ready, let's do it."
Lovely. Is anyone out there for me today? From Morgan.
Who are you? Ah, Parvati, the goddess Parvati. And someone very connected with sound, but it's like a fractal of Sarasvati. I cannot understand who she is, but it's a divine mother as well, really connected with sound. That they are telling you to express your sound, however it is. Just express your sound. They're saying that your sound is sacred, divine, and it heal others. And whatever pressure you might be feeling in any area of your body, it's going to come out when you start expressing your sound.
I recently acquired a crystal called Canvasite, and I feel an extraordinary energy from it. Is it working on my throat chakra? I much need it, I think.
Mary Magdalene says that yes, and placing it, she's saying like first program the crystal if you haven't done it yet. Tell it what it is supposed to do for you. Program it with the affirmations. For example, if you say my throat chakra is perfect, is healed, is loved, program it with those beautiful affirmations and loving affirmations, and place the crystal in your throat as you are meditating, so it will amplify the power of it.
When I know there's things I should be doing but feel lazy with zero desire to do that thing, is it better to take action on that thing that is needful, or honor the feeling of laziness?
It really depends on what is the thing that you are procrastinating. Sometimes the body just needs some rest, and yes, you should honor that. You should not call it laziness, just resting, and you deserve it too. If it's something that keeps showing up as something that that is going to be good for you, but the ego keeps telling you like, you don't need it right now. For example, I'll give you an example in my life. I keep getting the message all around that I should dance.
Yes.
That dancing is going to be awesome for me. Every single day I wake up, today I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance like crazy. No, everything happens that my ego keeps trying to keep me on that space that is not moving that energy. I know it's the ego.
Yes, every single
So
day.
you can just tell the ego to go, like, nope, I'm going to do that right now because it's going to be good for me. Or what is the most loving thing you can think about? So always choose the most loving thing for you. I think that would be my advice. That would be my answer. So it doesn't matter if it's the ego, if it's your higher self, if it's just the body, if it's whatever. What is the most loving thing for you? If it's laying down, resting, then do that. But if it's not that, then do whatever it is that you should be doing. If those things that you should be doing are things like cleaning the house, or those things like, sister, just don't. Get some rest.
Yeah. We got. Are there any messages from me from Miranda, Julie, Glory, and Juan, and Nikki?
I'm gonna have to go
One
one
by
at a
one.
time.
Okay, Miranda. Miranda.
I see Mary Magdalene. She's crowning you. She's telling you that you are one of, she's saying, you are one of my Magdalenas on earth right now. So, how do you want to express your divinity today? It's your choice always. Feeling insecure is not helping you any. She's saying, let me show you how powerful you are, how powerful you can be. And calling her like Mary Magdalene and asking her to show you how powerful she is sometimes and how powerful she can help you be until you can integrate that Magdalena aspect of yourself. Because it is not always so easy.
Julie Henderson.
I see Archangel Raphael for you. It's not, I don't see, I just feel him because he doesn't show as anything like physical for me. I just see like a golden and green light. And he is sending that light to your heart space, and it's expanding and connecting everything else. It's like he's giving you a blessing, he's giving you a healing, something that you might have been needing. Maybe not in the physical body, is what I'm getting, but just the feeling of, it's like maybe grieving your old life, maybe grieving the old you, and he's saying it's okay. And embracing that and loving what you are becoming as well, as being beautiful, divine, and perfect always. That's what he is sending you right now, that kind of energy. My nose is not working. Let me, that's not pretty, right?
Gloria.
Oh, I have Lilith again. You see, you guys call her, she comes. She's saying, she's not using human words, so I'm asking her to translate. She's like, oh, you humans and your she says that our language is so limited, and sometimes she says that I don't have the vocabulary for her, and I'm like, sister, I know. She is just, instead of trying to speak now, she is showing me, like she's giving you her hand and waiting for you to grab it, and she, it's like she's making a point of not saying anything. She says that she will speak through you instead of to you.
Juan.
Now I have Hillel, and he's saying that you have connected with him, you know his energy, you just need to open your mind. That he's been there, he's always been there. You are calling him different names, is what I'm getting. You're calling him something else. For example, might not be the case specifically, but like Mahatma Gandhi, he is one of Hillel's embodiments. So maybe people that have Gandhi as a guide, they have Hillel anyways. Yeshua was another one that had a huge fractal of Hillel. So he's saying that you are calling me a different name. It doesn't matter. Just allow me to be as I am, as you are. Don't try to give me a name. Don't try to give me a label. I'm not a label. I'm all. And he's saying that when you really embrace him, the weight you feel on your shoulders, it's just going to come off. That thing that he's saying that it's like you are waiting for something to happen, like one step to be taken, one little thing like that little push, it's like you are waiting for something magnificent to happen. And he's saying, open up and see how everything is that always.
Mhm.
You are in that place already.
No.
He is a great, great person. He's not a person, a great being to work with.
And Nikki.
I think that's the last one we're gonna do because it's too demanding, yes, on my
Yes.
energy. I'm feeling dizzy already because there's just so many beings right now. So I have Mary Magdalene and Isis, and they are also recognizing you as an alchemist and telling you to go forward with that. And they're saying that alchemy not always expresses as people are talking about. It's like the breath is alchemy. So I think that that's what they are advising you on focusing on right now. So your breath, your connection with the breath, and if you feel like it, teaching others about the breath.
That's cool.
I think we have around 10 to 15 minutes.
Mhm. What is the reason I was guided to get these purple lilies if I already integrated lilies? I really thought I would get a break from those flower challenges. LOL. They are challenging indeed.
She's saying, here she comes. She's saying, why is there that you need a meaning always? She's saying, okay, so you don't want to go through all of that. You're ready. I'm going to tell you. Those flowers are for you to appreciate their beauty and nothing else. That's all. Just to wonder, just to marvel at the beauty of earth, at the beauty of you. There's nothing for you to uncover, there's no work to be done. That's what I mean. That you are already there. The only thing that you need to do is open your eye, the only what eye that matters. And I'm not talking about I. Open the I am.
English can be funny sometimes. The next one is Juan's asking what guides are around me.
I think I just answered,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I think so.
They're saying we said
just
it already.
Before I asked my question, I was asking myself why I want to ask that question every time, and Lilith said, "Yeah, why do you want to? Why do you need to?" So I ignored her and got a
And then-
verbal slap in the face.
And then she just said you like the
Yeah.
same thing. Well, that's validation that you're hearing her. So maybe that's why you asked.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, YouTube! We need to stop doing
That's
it.
yes.
Is there anything that will help heal my low back? Could you tell me what is wrong with it?
Mary Magdalene says it is related to the root chakra of you not grounding yourself enough and not feeling 100% safe, and the sacral chakra of you feeling like you cannot fully embrace who you are and be exactly who you are in the environment you're living with. So those are the challenges, and they're saying that there are so many ways that you can heal that.
I kept. Oh, I thought the crystal would know what to do.
It kind of does, but if it came to you, it already knows what to do, we'll say, and it already has a purpose, but you can improve that. You can make it even, more stronger.
Mm-hmm. I kept getting the message to dance to. I kept putting it off, but I joined a bachata class recently. The choreography got hard. My ego wants me to quit because it's so hard, but I keep going to class.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. It gets better later. I don't know what this style is, bachata, but
Yeah, whatever
Keep
it is,
going.
just keep going.
Yeah.
If the ego is telling you to do something, do the opposite. Not always, though.
Because I
I'm
paid for
joking,
it.
by the way.
Yeah.
I think that sometimes I have like this weird sense of humor and people take me serious.
Ooh, she's learning samba next.
Ooh,
That's nice.
that's very
Yeah.
good. So
I don't know how
hard
to
though.
samba though, but
Yeah.
yeah, but it's amazing. Um, are there any? Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, it was Mother
Yeah,
Mary, they're saying.
yeah.
Let me just take a look around and see if
Mm-hmm.
they are wanting to um may I ask about a dear friend and fellow way shower who is experiencing disability neck nerve pains? Is there any light to be shed on this? I just wish I could help her in a way. Mary Magdalene is saying that you can help her just by holding space and helping her accept. It's like Lilith said, it's the first step to heal anything. So just focusing on holding space for her, not like doing something, just being there for her is the best thing that you can do. And it has things to do with not speaking her truth, is what they're saying. Hello,
Mhm.
Stacy.
Hey, what can you use Larimar and Blue Azurite crystals together for?
Mary Magdalene says to help you speak your truth with confidence, to release any trauma of not being able to speak your truth, and to connect you with your higher self. And Larimar has a very strong connection with Atlantis. So you can use that to help release anything from Atlantis.
How can I feel the energy of divine love in my meditations more? Is it a matter of more trust in my divinity that I already am perfect?
Yeshua, he's raising his hand again and he's like, I know that I'm not supposed to be talking today, but I need to answer this one. He's saying that awareness is the only thing that you need. The only thing. Just being aware and understanding that divine love expresses through everything. Every single thing is infused with divine love because everything was created from it. So stop judging the ways that divine love is expressing in your meditations, in your life, and being aware of it. He's saying that yes, you answer your own question. You are already perfect. Just being aware of that and bringing that knowledge to the heart and feeling with the heart.
I used to go to singing lessons, but I offended my teacher and am forbidden from going. I still love singing though.
Yeah, go to another teacher
Yeah.
or sing at home.
Take my hand, please. I'm
I see Yeshua
Yeah.
grabbing your
Yeah.
hand.
I'm sniffing.
Oh yeah, my,
And
my
nose
nose
is running
is
too,
always like
yeah.
that, but the air conditioner is
Yeah.
on. So
You've been like this since yesterday though.
yeah, I've been very allergic on the
Yeah.
nose. So still trying to figure out what that is for myself. Okay, so I think it's time to go. We've been here for a long time.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. Geez, I need to stop doing that.
Yeah,
I bet it
need to
makes
get
a weird
used to it.
sound for you, so sorry.
Just
So
keeps the mind.
tomorrow we have a trans channeling with Yeshua on our Patreon. So if you are not there already and if you want to take advantage of that, they will he's not showing me like he has
Theme?
a theme for it. So I think he's very open for you asking anything at all. So personal things and anything at all. And the only thing that might happen is like he will not answer. He's going to give you a short answer, or just he'll let you know why and all of that, because he, first of all, he loves talking, he loves sharing, he loves talking to you. So that's why I realized that I've never brought him as a trans channeling ever
No?
publicly. No, we've
Oh,
done it
we hit
so many times,
behind the
but
scenes.
we never did it publicly. So he's very
It's
excited,
awesome.
and because I think that the thing with trans channeling is that you get more of that pure energy. The way that he speaks, the way that he
He
moves his
talks for
body,
hours.
and he loves connecting with you and answering your
Yes.
questions. So I feel like he's very excited about it. He's smiling, and he's
Yeah.
showing me like he is going to put on his best tie, like you do, Dawn. Dawn is here.
Yeah.
He's saying that Dawn is here, and
He's
that
here.
that he's going to put on his best tie, and he's gonna be like ready for the party because he loves them. The tiers are in US dollars, yes. And this channeling is the one
tier
tier 2 up, the
Yes.
11 one, and up. So
Yeah.
everything up there.
Something cool about Yeshua is that I can have like a list of questions. I ask the first one and he answers so many in one answer.
That happens a lot too.
Yeah. So maybe if
Be mindful of that.
Yeah, if I don't ask any specific questions, just because maybe he answered it before, because he just likes
he loves
his
doing
long
that.
speeches and stuff.
And he will,
answers so many
it's like
stuff.
he's going to encompass many questions at the same one. So
It's beautiful.
it's
though.
very, very, and he's so
Such a
loving. His
poet.
energy is just amazing, and
Yeah.
I don't even need to say it, right? Because
Yeah.
you
Everyone
know
loves
that I love him. I have such a
Yeah.
huge connection with him. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. He wants me to talk a little bit about that before the channeling. I think that my connection with him, my connection with you, and your connection with him as well. So I think he wants to bring something forward. I have no idea what exactly, but yeah. And little, I was not going to say that, but I will now because he wants me to. I think that the way that he wants to start the channeling, so it's good that I say it before, so it's not gonna scare anyone of like, oh, he wants to sing. I think the first thing that he wants to do before anything, he will send a blessing. And just I'm very glad that I'm gonna be in trance, because I would cry, because just I'm hearing him now and he's kind of singing it, and I'm like, no, step back a little bit, because I'm gonna cry, so he's sending you a blessing in that channeling, the first thing that he wants to do. So I think that's gonna be very, very interesting and loving.
Yes.
So that's tomorrow at 8.
Hearing and seeing you both. I love you both.
Thank you.
I've missed being here too. It feels like it's been so long, but it hasn't really. I don't know how long, but it feels like.
Oh yeah, it's only
long
like a
time.
week
Yeah.
that we've been live, but yeah, I missed you guys too.
Yeah.
And yeah, next week we also have a class with Yeshua and Mary Magdalene about sacred sexuality related to the breath. It's volume 2, so mastering the breath. Volume 2 is what they're calling it. We have the spiritual bonfire. We have a channeling with Saint Francis of Assisi as well. It's going to be a trance channeling, so you get the full energy from him as well. So loving, so beautiful.
Then the healing ceremony.
Yeah, the healing ceremony for the third eye. So opening the third eye and learning to connect that with all of the other chakras. With Horus, he's the one coming forward for that.
And
I think that's it.
The goddess tips you have.
Yes, and a class with Mary Magdalene about crystals and how to use them and how they work, and she's so excited about that, and I am too. So that's what we have on Patreon this month. Still, there's a lot of things that are going on, and whenever we have the time, we will come back here and do this again, because we love talking to you and we love answering and connecting with your energy. So thank you very much for being here. We love you. Let me just see what you're saying.
Couldn't be in chat, so now sending my love to all of you. and wishing you a good night and day.
Awesome.
Thank you so much
So yeah,
for your
so
presence.
yeah, if you want,
and
I
for-
forgot saying the Patreon link. If you're not on Patreon yet and you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
join, it's
/lightworkers613.
Yes.
And I can write it here or just copy it from here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Just yes. Okay. I better look great. Just so thought.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that's it.
See you guys tomorrow then.
Thank
for the
you. Love
channeling.
you. Have a good
Love
night.
you.
Bye.
Namaste.